Everybody, welcome to Kitty's Love Messages. Here we are doing another Crosswatchers reading, this time for the sign of Gemini. We're going to find out what Gemini wants, their current energy of what they want with you or what they want in general. Okay, the way it works is you want to check your sign. So if you're an Aries dealing with a Gemini, Taurus dealing with a Gemini, Gemini dealing with Gemini, yada, 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 so on. You want to click on that zodiac sign to find out what Gemini wants with you. All right, I would say click almost on every sign, because if you don't know their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, I'm sure you'll find a little bit of everything in every sign. All right, check their sun, moon, rising, Venus, check yours as well. All right, and as always, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take whatever resonates for your situation. Also, let me know what you think about these cross watchers reading in the comments. I love reading your comments, and I do respond to all my comments. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with Aries. Hi Aries, if you're dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want at this current moment? What do they want when it comes to Gemini? When it comes to Aries, sorry. What does Gemini want with Aries? Well, they feel it would be best not to take any type of action at this time. They don't want to take any type of actions with Eight of Wands in reverse. They don't want new beginning in love. So if you're dealing with Gemini, Aries, I feel they've ended it. They're done. They're being a little cold and distant right now. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I didn't. That's okay. I will after. So Aries, it looks like this Gemini, they don't want to take the chance. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to move things forward. They don't want to be getting in love. They would feel it would be a foolish move with the Fool in reverse. So I don't know. Maybe they're just a little insecure. They're immature. But Aries, this person's not wanting. Yeah. This is someone who's resisting to change, Aries. And look, this is your card. Yeah. They know they betrayed you. They know. So Aries, if you're dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini knows they betrayed you, and they know it would be a foolish move right now with the Fool in reverse to take any type of action towards you. So they're not wanting to move things forward for a new beginning in love with you, or have a beginning in love with you, because they're resisting to change something in their life at this time. Maybe it's for the better. All right, maybe it's for the better, Aries. You know, I always say it's your protection, not a rejection. All right, Aries, let's see what Gemini wants to say to you. You are my safe haven in a chaotic world. So they do feel that you are their safe haven in a chaotic world. But right now, because they know they betrayed you and they're resisting to change things in their life, they would feel that it would be a foolish move with the Fool in reverse. They don't want to start something new. They don't want to take any type of action, move things forward for a new beginning in love. All right, so let them do them, Aries. That sounds like a personal problem, a Gemini problem, not an Aries problem. Okay, so they can have heavy Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart, Aries. All right, we're going to move on to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. If you're dealing with a Gemini, let's find out. What does Gemini want at this current moment? If you're a Taurus dealing with a Gemini. What does Gemini want when it comes to Taurus? All right, that card flew out. I'm grabbing it. All right, so I don't know if you have heavy Aries in your chart, Taurus. All right, but these are the exact same cards that came out for Aries. Basically, they're not wanting to take any type of action. Okay, they don't want to have a new beginning. They don't want to start up a new beginning. The only difference is Ten of Cups in reverse. This didn't come out for Aries. It was the Tower in reverse that came out. They were resisting to change. But this one is not interested in having a relationship. They don't want a relationship. They don't want the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse. They don't want a new beginning in love. So it looks like Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, they're not wanting to take that leap of faith. They're not wanting to start a new beginning in love or a beginning in love with you. Eight of Wands in reverse. They rather miss that opportunity. They don't want to take action because they're not interested in settling down, having a Ten of Cups or relationship with you or anyone. So they're not interested in love. They're not interested in love. They don't want love. They don't want, yeah. Two of Pentacles. They're trying to balance things out in their life right now, Taurus. All right. So let's see. What does Gemini want to say to you, Taurus? Okay, so you are my greatest blessing. So they do, I feel that you are still their greatest blessing. They take this connection with you as a blessing. You were a blessing in their life. They're just not ready to have a relationship with you. They're not ready to settle down. I don't think it's a you problem. I think it's just them. They're not ready to settle down. Even though they feel you are their greatest blessings, you're somebody that maybe taught them a lot of things in life. But they're not ready to settle down. I don't even think it's just with you. I don't feel like they want a relationship with anyone at all. All right, so this person could have heavy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their chart, Sagittarius or Aries, or you have that heavy in your chart, Taurus. All right, so it looks like this Gemini just is not interested in settling down. They don't want a relationship, but they do feel you are a blessing in their life. All right, okay, we're moving on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. If you're a Gemini dealing with another Gemini, air on air. Let's find out what Gemini wants at this current moment. What does Gemini want when it comes to Gemini? Well, it looks like this person wants to reunite. They want to start off as friends. They want to take care of you. They want to spoil you. Okay, they may want to marry you. King of Pentacles is somebody that's devoted. They want to be devoted to you. They want to be loyal to you. They may have money as well. But it looks like they want to get together, maybe take you out for drinks, alcohol, coffee, whatever, water, whatever the case may be. But it looks like this person does want to reunite. They know they've been flaky. Page of Wands in reverse. You may not be in communication. They were keeping their options open. They know they weren't giving to this. Okay, they may have took from you in the past. They may have used you. All right, so I feel after a period of no communication with the Page of Wands in reverse and not giving to this connection, it looks like they want to reunite and they actually want to give to this connection now. All right, they actually want to take care of you, spoil your ass. Spoil your butt, I mean. All right. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. This person, they knew they had bad habits. They could be a little bit moody as well with the Knight of Cups in reverse. But they know it was due to their bad habits. They never really gave to this in the past and took from you. And that's probably why you're in no communication if you're not in communications. This person was trying to probably play the field, see what was better out there at the time. But it looks like they've leveled up and they want to come in as your King of Pentacles. And they want to reunite with you. What do they want to say to you, Gemini? With you, I found my forever. See? With you, they find you're there forever. All right? They know they didn't give to you in the past. They know they were being flaky. This could also be somebody that's younger than you. Doesn't have to be. This person could have heavy Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, or Cancer, or you have that heavy in your chart, Gemini. All right, we're moving on to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want? If you're dealing with a Gemini, Cancer, what does this Gemini want? Let's find out. Wow. They want to come in and make you an offer. Knight of Cups. They want to bring you their cup of love. It's a small offer, but it's still an offer. They want to profess their love to you. Okay? They want to let go of the devil. If this person has bad habits, addictions, or just toxic things in their life, they want to let go of whatever toxicity they got going on in their life. This is somebody that's doing a lot of healing, a lot of thinking, a lot of self-reflection right now. And they know they need to let go of that devil. Yeah, they want to reunite, or they want to reunite or unite with you. All right, they're very drawn to you. They see you as their Two of Cups. All right, they want to get together with you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They want to come in very slowly towards you. They want to show you that they're reliable. And they know the only way they can show you they're reliable is if they come in slowly. So it's kind of like tiptoeing towards you, Cancer. All right, so it looks like this Gemini, Cancer, wants to profess their love to you. They want to let go of whatever toxicity they got in their life, or the toxicity between the connection, in the connection between you and them. They've been doing a lot of healing and self-reflection. What do they want to say to you, Cancer? What does Gemini want to say to Cancer? In your smile, I find my joy. So, keep smiling, Cancer, you little Krabby Patties. This person finds joy in your smile, and it looks like they really want to get together with you. They're very drawn to you. They want to profess their love to you, to have the Two of Cups, Cancer. So this person could have heavy Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, or Scorpio in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart, Cancer. All right, they want to come trotting in on that horse, because you got two cards with them coming in on a horse. Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Profess their love. Slowly come in to profess their love to you. All right? All right, we're moving on to Leo. Hi, Leo. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what do they want right now? Or what do they want when it comes to Leo? What does Gemini want? They want to transform the connection. You got the Tower. All right, this is somebody that wants to heal things, or they are healing. This is somebody that's doing a lot of thinking. This is somebody that sees clearly. All right, they're coming, if they were feeling stuck or stagnant, they want to come out of this stuck energy. Okay, if they were blocked by you, or you blocked them, or if they blocked you, they want to unblock. They want to unblock you, or they want to be unblocked. They see clearly. If there was a bad ending that they may be at the cause. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person sees clearly with the Two of Swords in reverse that they were careless. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And now they want to transform the connection with you. This is somebody that might have been flaky with you, or might have kept their options open thinking the grass was greener. You may not be in communication with this person. They could be a little bit younger than you as well. But they've been doing some healing, some thinking, some self-reflection. They'd like to heal things with you. They know they were careless. Okay? And now they want to remove any blockages from the connection between you and them. All right? Whether it's physical, energetically, spiritually, they want to remove whatever's been blocking. All right, Leo, what does this Gemini want to say to you? You are my forever and always. They see you as their forever and always, Leo. Okay? So, Leo, this person clearly knows they were careless. They want to break the no contact. If you're in no contact, they want to remove whatever's been blocking. They could have heavy Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart. Or you could have that heavy in your chart, Leo. All right? So, that's what Gemini wants. when it comes to you, Leo. We're moving on to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want when it comes to this connection? All right, so if you're Virgo dealing with a Gemini, what does Virgo want? What does Gemini want? It kind of gets confusing when you do cross watchers. All right, let's find out what Gemini wants with Virgo. Okay, that flew out. I'm grabbing it. Ooh, they want to speak some type of truth about a King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So it looks like this person wants to be very clear. They want to have an open, honest conversation with you. Okay? They want to be very direct about why they were in a King of Wands in reverse energy, why they never took the lead. Okay? Why they didn't have any confidence to take the lead. King of Wands in reverse is somebody that lacks self-confidence. They don't ever take action, take the lead. They usually want you to go to them. They're very arrogant. They like attention. Kind of like an OG player type of thing. And the Nine of Pentacles, they want to give to this connection. They want to give to you. They see you as somebody very independent. You got your ish together. And now they want to have a conversation about why they didn't give to you. They want to give to you now. They want to give to this. Yeah. Two of Cups. They see you as a Two of Cups. They're very drawn to you. They want to reunite with you, or they want to start a union with you. All right. Yeah. For something long term. Ten of Pentacles. They want a long term commitment with you. They see you as a long term investment, Virgo. All right. Let's see what Gemini wants to say to you. What does Gemini want to say to Virgo? I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So they're watching you, Virgo. Gemini's watching you. They're looking at your socials. You know what I like to say? Give them a show. Give them a show, Virgo. All right, so like I said, this person sees you as a long-term investment. They want a long-term connection with you. They want to unite with you, reunite, whatever. They're very drawn to you. They want to clear the air, have an open, honest conversation, be direct as to why they didn't give to this, because now they want to give to you. They want to carry you. They want to spoil you. This person could have heavy Libra, Leo, Virgo, or Cancer in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart, Virgo. All right, we're going to move on to Libra. Hi, Libra. If you're dealing with a Gemini, let's find out what Gemini wants at this time. What does Gemini want when it comes to Libra? They want to walk away. They want to walk away from whatever's been keeping things confused between you. You got the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. They want to walk away from whatever's keeping you confused or keeping them confused from this connection. If they had other options, they're walking away from that, or they want to walk away from other options. Yeah, they're very impatient on wanting to do that with the Temperance in reverse because they're not at peace with themselves right now. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. They want to be completely transparent with you. You know, be very honest with you about why they kept things confused with you or kept their options open. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. Again, this person knows they were flaky in and out. They were keeping their options open, trying to see what was out there. You may not be in communication with this person with the Page of Wands in reverse. They may be a little bit immature or just younger than you, but it looks like that they really want to walk away from that type of behavior. All right. They want to be completely honest and transparent with you, Libra. All right. So what does Gemini want to say to Libra? Love is the language of the heart. So they want to tell you that love is the language of the heart. I would say of their heart. All right, Libra. So it looks like, Libra, you got this Gemini that wants to walk away from any type of confusion between you, confusion or options, because they want you. And they want to be completely honest about it. They want to tell you why. Maybe they kept their options open or kept things confused between you and they're very impatient about wanting to do this. They're not at peace with themselves. All right. This person could have heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart, Scorpio, Pisces, or Aquarius, or you have that heavy in your chart, Libra. All right. We're going to move on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want? So if you are a Scorpio dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want? So Scorpio, your person, your Gemini may have a lot of Libra in their chart, or you do, because Libra had the same 3 cards come out, just one card was different. All right. They want to walk away from whatever confusion or whatever options that they had. They want to walk away from that. They want to walk, if they were keeping you confused or just thinking the grass was out there and they went towards other options, or they wanted to, they want to walk away from that. Okay. They want to be completely transparent with you. 7 of Swords in reverse. They want to be completely honest with you. The only different card they came out for you, Scorpio, than Libra is the Star. They definitely want a new beginning with you, or they want to start a beginning with you. They want to start off fresh. They see you as the Star. They see somebody very worthy in their life. All right, Scorpio. And look, Ace of Swords in reverse, the bottom of the deck. This person knows, okay, that they had some type of cloudy judgment. They weren't thinking clearly, or they weren't being completely honest with you. They weren't being completely truthful, completely transparent with you in the past with the Ace of Swords in reverse. You may not be in communication with this person, but now they want to be completely honest, completely transparent with you. All right. They were feeling some type of blockages where they couldn't see clearly in the past that they wanted something with you, but now they see that. All right, let's see. What does Gemini want to say to you, Scorpio? Love is the answer to every question. So, every question they feel, this connection, your love is the answer to that question, okay? Like I said, this person wants to walk away from any type of confusion or anything that's been keeping them confused when it comes to this connection, because they're not confused anymore. All right? They know they had some type of, they were lacking clarity. They weren't being completely honest. They probably didn't know what they wanted, but I feel now they know what they want, because they want the Star. They want a beginning with you, or a new beginning with you. This person could have heavy Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart. Okay? So now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Gemini, let's find out what Gemini wants. So if you're Sagittarius dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want when it comes to Sagittarius? Ooh, this person, they want a relationship with you. They see you as the Queen of Wands, somebody very strong, very confident. Sagittarius, you're coming out in your energy. This is your card. They see you in your energy, Queen of Wands. This is somebody that wants 10 of Cups with you. They definitely want an end all be all with you. They want the rainbows, the sprinkles, the 10 of Cups, the love, the family, relationship. All right. High Priestess, this person does have hidden feelings. They are listening to their intuition. They know what they want. Yeah, 5 of Swords. They want to fight for this. You may have had some type of disagreement with this person, some type of argument, maybe harsh words were said in the past. All right, but they want to fight for this 5 of Swords, yeah, and bring you some type of justice. They want to bring you some type of justice, Sagittarius. They want to fight for this, bring you justice. They want to settle down. They want a relationship. They're listening to their intuition. They want to listen to it. Yep, they do have hidden feelings for you. So if they weren't listening to it in the past, they're sure as hell listening to it now. All right, what does Gemini want to say to Sagittarius? Love is not just a feeling, it's a choice. Justice, choice. They're choosing you. They're choosing you, Sagittarius. They are saying love is not a feeling, it's a choice. They want that 10 of Cups. They see you as your queen. You are the Queen of Wands. And they want to fight for this, okay? This is somebody that could have heavy Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer in their chart, or Libra, or you have that heavy in your chart, Sagittarius, all right? So it looks like they want it all with you. They do. They do have the hidden feelings for you. And they want to fight for this, Sagittarius. All right, so now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want? If you're a Capricorn dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want? They want to defend this connection or defend themselves and bring you some type of justice. They want to be fair with you. This is somebody who wants to stand up for this. They want to defend this or defend themselves. They want to be fair with you, but they want to also take things slow. They want to come towards you slowly to show you that they are very reliable and that they want to be fair with you and that they want to defend their honor or defend yours. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Okay, this is somebody that sees you as somebody very confident. They want a relationship with you. All right. They want to defend this connection. They want to stand up for you, stand up for them. They want to be fair, but they also want to take things slow with the Knight of Pentacles, move things slowly. But the Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable deck, right? That's why they move very slow. They're very genuine. Yeah. Hermit in reverse, this person may fear that you'll reject them, or this is somebody that did reject you in the past, and that's why they feel they need to move towards you slowly this time. All right, and defend this connection or defend themselves. All right, Capricorn, what does this Gemini want to say to you? Our love story is my favorite chapter. So they may be writing a book because they feel this love story is their favorite chapter. Okay? So they may be writing a romance novel about you or this connection. Whatever the case may be. So it looks like this person really wants to be fair. They want to fight for you, but they want to come in very slowly. They feel they may need to tiptoe, especially if, you know, if something did happen. You know, I'm not saying something did happen, but especially if they fear you're going to reject them, they feel that they need to move towards you very slowly. But they do want a relationship and they want to have a very fair relationship with you. They want to be very fair. This person could have heavy Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, or Virgo in their chart. Or you have that heavy in your chart, Capricorn. All right, so now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. If you are dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want when it comes to you or this connection? Or what do they want in general? All right. So Aquarius dealing with a Gemini, air on air. What does Gemini want when it comes to Aquarius? Okay, so right now they are just doing some shadow work. Four of Pentacles. They want to let go of their selfishness. All right, if this person was very unsupportive and they refused you, okay, rejected you, or they just weren't satisfied with this connection, if this person felt stuck, they felt they couldn't move towards you, or something was preventing them. They may have felt like their life was spiraling out of control, or they may not have a vehicle. Whatever was keeping them stuck, they want to let go of that. Okay, this person might have been in it to win it, in it for the materialistic things, okay? They may have been a little bit jealous, a little bit possessive. They want to let go. They know because of that, they weren't very supportive towards this connection with you. All right, but they want to let go of that. They want to let go of feeling stuck. They want to let go of being unsupportive. They know that's what caused them not to accept your offer if you were trying to like offer them your love, your cup of love. They're not happy with themselves. They're not satisfied right now with themselves if they were very unsupportive and they kept, yeah, look, Queen of Swords. This person wants to have an open and honest conversation. They want to clear the air about what was keeping them stuck because they want to let go of that. They want to let go. They know they weren't supportive to you. They know they may have refused your love and they're not happy. They're not satisfied with themselves. All right. So, Aquarius, what does Gemini want to say to you? So it looks like they do want to have an open, honest conversation with you about what was keeping everything stuck between you. You are my forever and always. See? They see you as their forever and always. They want to have an open and honest conversation. They want to clear the air about what was keeping things stuck between you. They feel at a loss without you and they want to let that go. Okay? They could have heavy Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart, Aquarius. All right, we're moving on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what does Gemini want? Okay, when it comes to Pisces. What does Gemini want when it comes to the beautiful fillet of fishes? What does Gemini want when it comes to Pisces? Oh, all right. They want to let go. They feel a loss. They want to let go of the devil. All right, you got the Four of Pentacles. They want to do some shadow work. They want to let go of the devil. You got the devil in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. If this person was in it for the wrong reasons, if they were very materialistic, jealous, possessive, just all up in their ego, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the devil in reverse, they know it's because of the devil. They want to let that devil go. They want to let go of whatever's toxic in their life because they know that was keeping them from this connection. They know they were very unsupportive. They weren't very giving to this. They were very insecure because of the devil. And they know the devil is the one that caused this bad ending, the Tower. And now they want to transform the connection after letting go of the devil, Pisces. Yes. See? Page of Pentacles. They want to give you a little peace treaty. They may owe you an apology. They may want to give you that, but they want to offer you something solid. It is a small offer. It's not really a big, oh my God, get on your hands and knees and I want to marry you and let's settle down. No, let's start off small. This is a peace treaty. Do you accept it? With the Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody younger than you. It doesn't have to be. So it looks like this person wants to let go of whatever's toxic in their life and knows that that's what's keeping them insecure, not being very supportive when it comes to this connection with you, Pisces. What does Gemini want to say to you, Pisces? Love is the language of the heart. So they feel that love right now is the language of the heart, maybe your heart, their heart, just the heart in general. So I do see this person wanting to come in with a little peace treaty. Okay, they want to let go of whatever's toxic. They are doing some shadow work. They know the devil's what causes bad ending, the Tower, which they want to transform that Tower because they know it's keeping them from supporting the connection with you, being very supportive. They know because of their own insecurities. This person could have heavy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart, Pisces. Okay, so that's what concludes cross-watching for Gemini, all signs. Please let me know what you think about these all signs, and I will keep doing them. I do enjoy doing them. They are fun. All right, share, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, hype my videos. All right, till next time, I'm out.